So after all the waiting, all the terrifying nightmares, waiting, dreading the upgraded scabs, Nova's resting. She's resting comfortably, knowing that's not totally broken. So let's go check in with Nova, who's finally been able to get some rest. See, Nova, all that worrying was about nothing, and now you're calm and at peace. Things are great. We're happy, we're cozy, and well, expansion's coming soon, and certainly nothing will be broken come Tuesday. Not at all. Oh boy, when she wakes up, it could be trouble.
Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, and welcome to This Week in Hearthstone, the 50th edition of our weekly news recap series where we took a look at all the news and events in the Hearthstone world in the past week. And well, this week, outside of the expansion launch, which will go live on Tuesday, we had some pretty big stories. So first story we'll cover is Frodan. The legendary caster Frodan steps away from Hearthstone. We'll cover that, as well as why has Hearthstone been so buggy, so awful, so just weird and terrible. We'll cover that. Hopefully some things will be resolved soon, as well as the Talk of the Tavern segment where we highlight a content creator, which I feel you guys should check out, as well as the Mailbag segment where I answer your questions. So first, our top story, Frodan, the legendary Frodan, has stepped down. No longer will be a caster from Hearthstone. He announced this on Twitter just the other day, and yeah, basically, here's the tweet. Frodan stated, after much consideration, I've decided to step away from casting Hearthstone Grandmasters next season and beyond. I'll be replaced by deserving people like Lorinda Games and upcoming women in the community. Thanks for all the support over the years. As you would expect, this got a lot of reaction from people on Twitter, over 3,000 likes. Frodan's been a legend. He's been casting Hearthstone basically since day one. His name is just synonymous with Hearthstone, with casting, being part of the events, reveal streams, everything, you name it. An awesome individual. He's helped me out a ton throughout my short little career of Hearthstone stuff here. He's been great. And he was asked about, is he done with Hearthstone forever and ever? And he replied with this tweet that he's certainly open to like a Masters Tour guest appearance, but he stands by his desire to create more opportunities, so I prefer not to step on that if possible. Another way to look at this is if I finally have more time to do things like a Hearthstone podcast, don't think I'm done with Hearthstone entirely. So maybe we'll get a Frodan podcast. Maybe we could convince Frodan to join us and maybe like our interview series, do a monthly podcast or something with Frodan. Maybe we'll throw that out there for Frodan if he wants to respond to that. But I had this tweet from Sunglitters basically highlighting, we should take a look at the top 10 best looks by Frodan. So let's do a quick little honorary in tribute to the great Frodan. Take a look at some of the top Frodan looks. So let's quickly go through, in no particular order here, some of the best Frodan looks. First, we'll take a quick look. Masquerade Frodan. I believe this is a Dark Moon Fair thing. Looks fantastic and fitting the part. We got Roses Frodan, very Valentine's Day romantic Frodan. We got Zebra Frodan with admirable out of focus in the background, looking sharp as always. We got like gadgets, socialite gadgets. I can't remember what that card's called, but Frodan looking just like that card. Thought that was kind of funny. We've got Frodan featuring Shiro. How can you go wrong with that? Frodan with Shiro, a great friend to Frodan throughout the years. We got Tempo Frodan in honor of his Tempo Storm days where he used to work there. We got Casual Frodan, I believe on his most recent birthday, looking very casual. We've got Yoked Frodan. Frodan got absolutely jacked. Don't mess with Frodan. Ridiculous. We got Engaged Beyonce Frodan, recently engaged. Congratulations to the couple on that. And we'll leave off with Shadow Reaper Frodan. Was he Shadow Reaper Anduin all along? So there you go, our quick top 10 list. Congratulations to Frodan on, whatever you're doing next. You're amazing, and maybe jump on a podcast with me. Who knows? We'll figure that out. The next story I wanted to talk about is Hearthstone just being kind of a buggy and weird mess. If you haven't logged in lately, it's been pretty weird. One of the big things Meaty tweeted about this actually to Ixar and AMA is the friends list not working like at all. It's super buggy. It's blinky. It can be hard to even challenge people. We've literally seen tournaments postponed and canceled because the friends list is so unreliable. Personally, when I've been playing Hearthstone, I've had to restart the game like every hour or so because it gets so laggy and choppy. And there was even a day where Arena just stopped working. You couldn't get into Arena. It looked this blurry. You couldn't see a freaking thing. You couldn't even buy in. I got around it by having some Tavern tickets on like EU and Asia. But yeah, the game is constantly more buggy. We've seen it with like an expansion launch where golden cards broke the game. I believe the response to this friends bug, by the way, is to get rid of friends on your list, have less friends. It's more likely to work, but they are working on a fix on it. Arena got fixed. Hopefully the lag and stuff gets fixed, but I just want to highlight that there's all these issues, and we got a new expansion coming out, which will have another update. You never know what's going to happen, so if you're planning on taking a sick day from work to play the new expansion, just be warned. It might not run that well, and there's a lot of issues that people are making the devs aware of, and with everything going on, you can understand why maybe they're a little bit behind on it. But yeah, it's been a little bit buggy, a little bit frustrating, so hopefully that gets resolved. Next, we have the Talk of the Tavern segment where I highlight a content creator, and this week, Ronak, Goofy Ronak. He's a YouTuber and Twitch streamer. I've gotten to know him pretty well over like the last 6 months or so. I've queued up into him a ladder a bunch, and he plays competitively. He plays for fun. He's got really good YouTube content. He's got a good stream, and I wanted to shout out that he won the Silver Moon number 69 qualifier. So he'll be in the next Masters Tour event, so you can check him out there. But yeah, check out his YouTube. He's, got a few hundred subs, give him some love there, show some support. And Ronak is just a good guy. He's a good guy trying to get out there as a Hearthstone content creator, and he does some good stuff. So you want like a standard semi-competitive ladder streamer, and you want someone a little bit, maybe on the smaller end that you can chat with, give Ronak a shot. He's a really good dude. And lastly, we have the mailbag segment where I answer your questions. Again, if you want to ask me a question, leave a comment in the comments below with mailbag in the comment. And first, we have from Nick Hilton. On your 52nd This Week in Hearthstone, so that'll be in 2 weeks, can you do a full year review, the highs and lows of Hearthstone in yourself or the past year? Sounds like a really cool idea. A year like retrospective. I can go maybe take a look at the first episode and maybe just take a look at the top stories that we've had throughout the year. I think that would be pretty cool and something I will probably do and will definitely consider. We have Zach P asking, what other digital card games do you like or have interest in, if any? I get asked this a lot, and I think I've answered it before, but I have very little time for card games of any these days. I'm just so busy with the YouTube, with Twitch and all of that. But the games that really stand out to me, I really enjoyed Magic Arena. I hit Mythic in that like a year or so ago. That was a lot of fun. Legends of Runeterra, I only played in early access, but it was a lot of fun. And I know a lot of my friends who used to be Hearthstone players that play it that love it. So I definitely want to hop in there. And Fatal Core has been pretty cool trying that out as well. Not only they sponsor the streams, but the game has been really, really interesting. And I love the fact I could actually build a card when I draft now. So that's pretty cool as well. Shady Boy asks, where does your intro "Let's Get Salty" come from? So this comes from, it is the voice line of this card, Salty Dog, 5-mana 7/4 pirate from Goblins versus Gnomes. It's terrible. Basically, he's never seen competitive play. It's a terrible arena pick, but he does have one hell of a voice line, so that's pretty sweet there. Last, Richard Graff asks, what's Neva? No, Neva. Who's Neva? Are you Neva? What's Nova's favorite Hearthstone emote? Nova, would you like to say what your favorite Hearthstone emote is? She's been keeping it secret all day. What do you want to say? You heard her. That's her favorite emote. So there you go. That's This Week in Hearthstone. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day. And stay salty, my friends. You can cheer up. Scabs is not broken. It's not broken. You can cheer up. Okay, she might not be buying it. We'll talk to you later.